How are you doing, my dear friends? One friend asked me that this is just 1 week and how I will prepare current affairs, the whole syllabus. It took like 2 days that I'm trying to understand US-Pakistan relations. So if only one topic takes 2 days, so how I will prepare the whole syllabus in 1 week, and I'll be ready for the examination on Sunday. I'm using the word examination. I'm not using anymore the word test. It will be examination. So he's right. Even on US-Pakistan relations, one can write a book, and you need 1 year or maybe 5 years to understand US-Pak relations. So how you can cover it in 1 week, the whole syllabus. So I hope you understand my basic methodology, that this is stage 1 of our preparation. In stage 1, the basic purpose is to recognize the syllabus, each topic to recognize, to identify, to define, and to describe with some details each topic of the syllabus. And then the examination, that is to sensitize you what kind of examination will be there, the real examination when you are sitting in the CSS examination hall. So what kind of examination will be there? Because most of you, although you are doing far better than my expectations, but if you just sit there, you see the paper, you read the paper, you write few sentences, so then the purpose is served. Because this is just to sensitize you, not that you will be mastering current affairs in 1 week. So please don't be disappointed. You have to recognize syllabus. Recognize means you read the word, at least you can read it, the term or the topic, you read it. You recognize it by Googling it or by reading it in any book that you have, that topic, define, describe briefly, that you have an idea that, because you know our personality is made of our unconscious, subconscious and conscious. So we have a lot of knowledge stored in our unconscious, but we don't recognize that. So once you are under stress, then your unconscious start working, and then you recognize, and then you bring a lot of information. So current affairs is a very interesting subject, because we have microcosm and macrocosm. We have our own individual personality, so this is psychology, and then we become part of society, so that is sociology. And when we become politically aware what is going on in my country, so that is your country affairs, like Pakistan affairs. And when you connect your country to the whole world, then it becomes current affairs. So this is an interesting extension process. You are extending your mind. Some people, they are interested, for example, how food I will get, for example, what kind of clothes I will wear today. This is, their mind is busy in that. Some people, they are interested that, for example, I'll go to market and I'll buy some stuff. So they extend their mind in the form of behavior and action to the market. And some people, they want to understand world affairs, what is going on, and they understand their thing objectively. They don't become part of that. They don't want that. What the other day, Muskan Junejo, she posted one article from somewhere, World Times, Jangir World Times and there are emotional statements, and there are verses and poetry. So current affairs is to describe what is going on objectively. You cannot mix your sentiments and feelings. You have to be a critical thinker, what is going on. So then your country, inside your country, politics, economics, society, culture, and then your country, Pakistan, is connected to your neighbors, immediate neighbors, Afghanistan, India, China, Iran. We understand the relationship, bilateral relationship, and then we go to another level, and that level is called multilateral relationship. That when these countries come together, for example, they come together in SORC, they become in SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, they come together in ECO, they come together in European Union, they become together in United Nations, ASEAN. So then that is multilateral diplomacy. And then you have, like, for example, bilateral relations not between Pakistan and United States, but United States and Middle East, United States and China, United States and Japan, North Korea and South Korea. So these are different levels of understanding current affairs. So you must have some idea of international relations, the theories like liberalism and realism and constructivism. There are a lot of structuralism, a lot of current affairs, international relations theories. So you have some idea, and that idea is important. You just use that term, don't go in detail. The difference between current affairs and international relations is that that is more theoretical, and you become a professional international relations scientist. But while in current affairs, you are just using the terms. For example, you are describing Trump, and Trump is a realist, that he's a new realist or he's a realist. So then you can understand and you can use this word, this term realism in the context of Trump. You are not like believing in the market gossips, what the people are saying. If they are taking tea somewhere and they are discussing, okay, Trump did and that. No, your touch, that will be quite professional. You may not use a lot of theory, but once you just use the term, so this will be a very good impression of the examiner that you understand that like technically. Now, for example, Iran, Pakistan. So what is going on? Pipeline, okay, sectarian aspect of the relations, our geography, our culture, Persian language, and visits, recent visits between the two countries, the leadership. When did Pakistani president or prime minister went to Iran, and whatever you have political views, those views you should keep to yourself. In current affairs, he or she is the prime minister, so then the prime minister must be given his due respect because he is the chief executive of the country and he is the head of the cabinet. So you have to describe the prime minister or the president with that particular respect or whatever position he has. In your private life, in your personal life, you might have got some differences. So those differences are up to you. You cannot extend your differences in current affairs paper that I don't like this policy and what he did and what she did. For example, terrorism, in our this position of Pakistan. So you must be in the favor of the state of Pakistan, not in the favor of other people. Although you can suggest and you can recommend that what measures, more measures Pakistan should take. The problem is that, for example, we diplomats, we are trying to fight the case of Pakistan, but there are more than 100 embassies or high commissions in Islamabad, and they also daily reporting to their capitals, and they are also giving the real situation. So sometime, a diplomat will take you to hell and with the diplomacy of paradise, but you cannot do marketing if your product is not good. So we have to make our product also acceptable to the world standards, because of globalization now, information technology, the relationship is so complicated, because previously you would do things and the world would not know, but now it is not the case. So the methodology is that the vision is that you understand the whole world scenario connected to Pakistan. Mission is that you become an expert that how Pakistan is playing a role in the Committee of Nations. Pakistan as a state, as an actor, how Pakistan is performing on different world stages. And then our objective is to present Pakistan to the world and the relationship, make it understandable, comprehensible, that the people, they understand Pakistan to be a vibrant, a viable, a successful democratic country, progressive country, on the path of development, on the path of prosperity. Those are the objectives. And then we come to the strategy. So the strategy is that we have to recognize each and every topic in the syllabus, and then the action plan is that we Google or we read it in a book, we bring it in this group, and we write the definitions and description of each. Don't go in details, you are just recognizing, because this is stage 1. As I already said, this is stage 1. Then we will be coming to this group again and again. So then we will be becoming more and more experts. So far you have to recognize, and then the examination on Sunday, that will be just sensitizing you. Don't be scared that, oh, how I can cover the whole syllabus of current affairs in 1 week. No, don't be scared. Just come, sit in the examination, be sensitized what kind of paper it is, utilize your knowledge from your unconscious, and then you will be able to write. So this is just practice, and I hope you people are doing great work. I'm especially thankful to the admins of the group. They are contributing a lot, but please be objective, be intellectual, scholarly, use good terminology, and when I'm giving you tasks, so perform those tasks, in a proper way. For example, if I give you a task to write language of the other, not your language, please forget about your language. I'm converting your passive vocabulary into active vocabulary. This is the raison d'etre. This is behind the idea. Don't write your language. You have to write language of the writer, so that this way his or her language becomes your language. And then when you are in examination hall, you are writing like a scholar, like an expert. You are not writing like a layman, like a common person. Thank you. I will be reading your comments, and then I will be responding to those.